Hi guys! So I thought that one of the best things that I can do is show you guys what my day-to-day artistic practice looks like, because aside from loving to teach how to draw, I am also an artist, and this right here is how I keep my practice alive. This is how I relax. This is how I decompress from a big work week. I have this sketchbook, and in this sketchbook I make all kinds of drawings and notes, and I keep it really low pressure, and I make a lot of ink drawings that I can later color in as if it's my own personal coloring book. And I find this to be such a relaxing and brain off activity. So right now I'm just making little patterns, and I thought I'd talk to you guys as if we were really friends and I was dropping you a voice note. Today I was thinking a lot about achievement and overachievement, and I was thinking about how my whole life I have really been an overachiever, and I have always focused on getting the best grades, delivering everything with really high quality, having a lot of hobbies and being good at a lot of extracurricular activities. And as I got older, that only expanded into being really good at my job and being really good at, or trying to be really good at everything, really. And juggling a lot of different balls up in the air. And I think that what you miss when you do that is really the little moments, the little things. You know, sure, you do achieve a lot and you can be proud of yourself and always feel like you're moving towards something. That's a pretty good feeling. But when you're caught up in overachieving, you also kind of miss the opportunities to notice a blade of grass, or a leaf, or childhood. And I think drawing has always been that way for me, of slowing down and really noticing something. I think that when we overachieve, we also lose a lot, and we lose connection with people because we're so focused on achieving all of our goals and all of that. And I think that going into the second half of this year, I really want to not lose sight of that I want to build my connections with other people just as much as I want to achieve. I want to laugh with people I love just as much as I want to set a goal and work my way to it. Because I think that what happens sometimes when you're focused only on achieving, little by little, your soul starts to feel only negative feelings, like resentment and fatigue, and this kind of feeling of it's not happening fast enough, impatience, stress, sadness and grief. All of those things I start to really experience them a lot more when I am focused only on achieving. And it's never ending. It's like, gotta do more, gotta try a little harder. Maybe next week I'll do this, make a new plan. And it never stops. And I think the soul gets really tired of that. We don't really talk about the soul very often in our society. But I think we should, because I think it's real and it feels things. And mostly when I am focused on just achievements, my soul feels very much not free. And when I stop to smell the flowers, or when I laugh with people, when I do nothing at all, I feel free. And so if that is what life is all about, then why are we so focused on achieving? Why are we always trying to get somewhere? Why is right now not good enough? Drawing is one of those things that has always made me feel like heaven is right here. Because drawing is a creative act, and anytime you are in creativity, you are affirming your life existence, and you are paying attention to what you like. Who's gonna create something that they don't like? Usually we create because we want to see something on the page that makes us rejoice, like a color that we like, or a shape, maybe an object. I like drawing all kinds of things. Like, I love drawing fashion. I love drawing people with cool outfits. I love saving images I come across on Pinterest and then drawing them later. This is actually one of those images. This is something that I got off of Pinterest. These pillows. I thought it was kind of cool, and I don't remember what they look like anymore. I don't think they had patterns, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of do my own pattern and just experiment, just respond to colors. I really, really love these watercolor shades. I find them so vivid and so beautiful. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to know where to get them. But yeah, the color is just so gorgeous, and I just get lost in the color itself. I find a lot of joy just in seeing the color on the page and not really worrying about how it turns out. It's just like color therapy. And your body knows what color combinations it wants to see. I've never really cared that much about the technical learning of the color mixing and all of that, because I think your body is the best teacher for what color you want to see on the page. Like, for example, I'm doing this purple right now, but something is telling me I kind of want to see more blue in this purple, so I'm just gonna add blue and not overthink it. We overthink so much in all kinds of aspects of our lives, and drawing, especially for fun, should not be one of those places where we overthink at all, or even think. But, if you're just starting out with drawing, be patient with yourself, because it's taken me, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, so much time to get to a peaceful place with drawing and with art, because for a long time, very, very, very long time, I'm talking about like years, I didn't like what I saw on the page when I was drawing, because my vision for what I wanted it to be and what I was seeing on the page, what I was able to do technically, it wasn't matching up, because I didn't have the skills, and the skills come with just a ton of practice and making mistakes, having fun, 10,000 hours, and all of that good stuff. So now that I am a mature artist, I would say, it feels a lot easier, it feels like not so serious anymore, because I feel like I know what I want to draw, and I know how to draw it. Now I think I want to leave some of these pillows white, and I like how they look actually, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in a little bit here. Funny story is, these paints got wet when I was in New York a couple of weeks ago. I put these sheets in my bag, and I had a water bottle in that bag, and everything got soaked because the bottle opened, but they still have a lot of life left in them, so I'm gonna just keep using them. And I think the color I want to do next is kind of like orangey yellow. Let's go for a little bit of orange and a little bit of yellow. And I think I want to do sort of stripey pattern right here. Like that. And like that. There we go. And I think to finish off, I just want to do one kind of big stripey pillow right here. And that's going to be the last thing that I do, because I want the rest of them to be white. Okay, and that's it. That's our little drawing for today. As you can see, I'm not too precious with them. Like over here, there's a big stain, but I don't mind that. I like it when my drawings and my journals are not perfect. And I hope you enjoyed that little drawing session with me and our little chit chat and got to know me a little better. And I hope to talk to you in the next one.